Now, in quite a remarkable moment of candor, Health Cabinet Secretary Ailing Duale has proclaimed that the Social Health Authority will not cover medical bills for ailing Juja Member of Parliament George Koimburi, raising alarm on the thin line between politics and the sanctity of human life. Now, Duale claims Koimburi orchestrated his own abduction and faked illness and must therefore face punishment for it. But legal experts and human rights groups have faulted his pronouncement as a political gimmick which cannot override the right to healthcare. Rosangoi has more.
The saga involving the alleged abduction ordeal of Juja MP George Koimburi continues to deepen. Health Cabinet Secretary Ailing Duale, in questioning the credibility of the abduction narrative, has proclaimed that the Social Health Authority will not settle hospital claims for Koimburi, who is currently recuperating at Karen Hospital.
I have told the CEO of SHA not to pay for that MP who abducted himself.
In denying Koimburi the SHA services, Duale is relying on police and political statements which claimed the MP plotted and executed his own abduction. This follows failed attempts by the investigators to access the MP at the Karen Hospital. They've also been unable to access his medical records at the Karen Hospital and Plainsview Hospital Wiru branch, where he was first admitted.
Sipaka unatuambia daktari ni nani, mgonjwa ilikuwa ni nini, alitibiwa vipi. SHA will not pay for that Member of Parliament. I have written to the Speaker of the National Assembly, to SHA. Si mgonjwa, so how can they debit SHA?
Duale's pronouncement coming as investigations into what transpired a week ago continue. But according to High Court Advocate Kefa Ojijo, Koimburi is entitled to healthcare services as stipulated in the Kenyan Constitution, since he's a registered member of SHA who contributes on a monthly basis.
There is no such a decision that can stop Honorable Koimburi to be treated by SHA, because as a constitutional right, on the legislative right, you cannot therefore reverse that right. As I think Duale should know that he's a cabinet secretary, and by law is not defined to make any decision that can contradict an act or therefore a provision of the Constitution. So such statements do not have effect. I mean, they cannot even stand. Really, it will be absurd if Duale said that, hoping that he'll mean it.
Ojijo says self-abduction or staging a kidnapping is not a recognized criminal offense and cannot be used to deny Koimburi his rights.
Again, there is no any such offense in the criminal codes, the penal code we have as self-abduction. So it will also be absurd to think that they can charge him in such an offense, even if they were to try to go ahead extra mile, maybe even charge him with, attempted suicide. That offense no longer stands. It had been declared unconstitutional a long time ago. So it's still very challenging. This whole scenario is just a political quagmire. It's just excitement in the politics.
The SHA mission states that it seeks to ensure a healthier, more equitable future for all through comprehensive coverage and quality care without financial worry. This is for all citizens, regardless the economic or social status. Police are seeking 15 days to detain 3 suspects in the Koimburi case as they work to uncover the motive behind the dramatic incident, which has sparked mixed reactions across political circles. Rosongoi, NTV.